Whoa, 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 wait. Don't turn off this video right now. Okay, now you can. No, seriously. We have something new for you today. And I say we because I'm not alone anymore. I invited a Russian friend of mine who sometimes seems to think he's Indian. And now we're gonna have a joke break in the middle of this episode. And I think I'm gonna do this more often now. And well, my Russian friend is gonna tell a joke. And that's about it. But you don't exactly know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in about 15 minutes. Or is it? Or maybe just in 10 minutes. Yeah, in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. You might actually see it when you just skip ahead in the video. I don't know. Anyway, the joke's gonna be terrible. At least I guess it's gonna be. And it's gonna be with a Russian accent, and it's really gonna suck. So thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Jules. You're watching RikuNaceLand, and we're playing Swords of Ditto today. We just, well, got revived or reincarnated as a sort of, well, bird thingy, I guess. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow that sword to the graveyard. When I say sword, I obviously mean the sword blinking on the upper right of the screen right now. So no real sword, but it's gonna lead us to the real Sword of Ditto. And this is probably not the correct way to go. Or can we go through these bushes? Yes, we can. I was afraid that we wouldn't be able to do that. Also, I hate that it's raining right now because, well, it's not as beautiful as it is. Well, the rain is beautiful, but this whole game is more beautiful when it's not raining. And I just realized that the camera is lagging from time to time, for example, when we're changing screens. But we are at the graveyard now, and here we got the Sword of Ditto, and we're gonna pick it up. And this way we become the Sword of Ditto. Let me prepare my voice. It looks so stupid. As you take the sword from the grave, you feel a mystic power coursing through your veins, imbuing the strength of your forebearers. You have become the Sword of Ditto. So here we are again, and the same thing is happening then. Well, that also happened the last couple of times. Well, but the problem is we didn't advance that much during the last few playthroughs. But the most important thing to do right now is wait. 3, 2, 1 should be perfect. So let's. Yeah, here you go, of course you do. He's burning! Nope, and he's hitting me. We're up to a good start once again. Yeah, give your best shot to me. Burn, baby, burn. Okay, so we got some money. The question is still what we're trying to do. We could go for, well, our quest, of course, because maybe we're gonna get that arrow. And before we get bow and arrow, why am I always saying that arrow? I mean bow and arrow. Before we get bow and arrow, we're not gonna be that great at fighting, I guess, because I usually died in the fights. But before we died the first time, when we entered Mormo's castle, in her front yard. There's no time running here. In his or her front yard, there was kind of a lot of enemies, but that didn't matter because we had the bow and some arrows, and we easily shot them and killed them all without taking, well, almost without taking any damage. So, yeah, I thought that there was something beneath this, but I didn't think it was gonna be a hole that we're gonna fall into. This loading thingy again. Okay, we are in a level 3 dungeon again. And as you know from my previous playthroughs, this is not gonna end well because I'm gonna try to, well, to beat, or however you want to call this, this dungeon without dying. This game, as I once told you, is sort of a roguelike game. So why wouldn't we try to bash everything in this room to get some more loot items? Not for the gold, but probably to get hello? Yeah. To get some more of those healing items. hate that we move when we punch enemies with our sword. We're moving forward, which might lead to a trap from time to time. There we got another cookie. I like cookies. I like clicking cookies, but that's another thing. Here we got a lever. Don't call it lever. It's a lever. Come on, you're burning, honey. Ah, that puking bastard. At least he puked at my enemies too. Okay, we should wait until he's burned down. We should really try to play this game more in a defensive way. Because the offensive way, well, it didn't work that well for us. Let's just try to keep him burning and not to get spit at. And that way we should be able to actually manage to kill that guy. Okay, let's see what... Ouch! Oh, of course, that thing... No! This is not working as great as I hoped it would. We are playing more defensively, but it's not well enough yet. The question is, A, what is in this pot? Nothing. And B, can we hit that spawner through the wall? Let's see. We can't hit anything through the wall apparently. That's kind of sad, but also pretty logical. I hate games that are logical. For some reason it looks like if we're pressing that lever that this was gonna fall down, but it didn't. Do we need a bomb for this, maybe? Maybe we do need a bomb to open that thing. Or I'm just blind and I'm missing something. Anyway, I did everything that I could do in this room. And we can't even press the lever again. Okay then. So much for this dungeon. At least we didn't lose that much stuff. We got some healing items, we lost some health, but that shouldn't matter. And what we also did is we got some EXP, of course, and the time didn't move forward, so that's not a problem either. So we really didn't lose much while being in here. Let's just go back upstairs and... Wait a second. Okay, my partner just told me it's time for a joke break. Have fun. It is time for joke break. Chris has 120 candy bars. He eats 119. What does he have now? He now has diabetes. No more joke break now. That was awesome, wasn't it? Our first little joke break. Ah, shit. I think you're gonna hear more of that guy. If you hate him, please tell me in the comment section, because, well, I can kind of... I don't know, I can relate to that in a way. I hate that guy too. Did a rat just hit me? A rat just hit me. I'm just gonna burn everything down again. That's easier. Okay, no. There's apparently no time running in this part of the map, but I really don't get why. So let's just advance up here to see if there's anything special about this place. Ah, okay. Ah, we are with the time-traveling monkey again. What's his name? Astro, of course. But we didn't find anything that could help him right now, or that could help us when we are with him. So let's just head to the northeast, because this way we can go up, and let's check the map again now to see where exactly we can move further towards our quest marker, which is just up. Just up, 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 up. Looks quite lovely here. How did that ghost attack look like again? I'm scared that it's gonna explode in our face, which is not something that I really encourage. So let's just move away when it dies. It looked like an explosion, but I'm not sure if it would have hurt us. But it looked like we could interrupt that guy's attacks just by slashing him. Yeah, here's another spawner. Ooh, that guy's level 5. We're not gonna try to kill him because it's not gonna work. We tried that before. Ooh, here we got another... Yeah, pretty great. Another kazoo beacon. I don't want to read that because there are more enemies here. But they are all quite strong. I'm not sure if we should even be able to be here right now. So let's just move a bit further ahead. Because we should soon be at the point where we are supposed to be. Let's just kill this spawner now. Before it can spawn anything. And... whoa, I forgot that they explode. Ooh. But it gave us some milk, which is pretty neat. And also... no, this is just some crap. Okay. Let's burn down this forest. Okay, that's not really working the way I thought it would. Why is this forest... this field burning in a different color? It's burning in this purple kind of style. There's this big tree. Okay, I thought it would be in our way. Ah! Come on over here, buddy. Come on. As long as the grass beneath him is burning, he's still gonna receive damage. He's gonna be almost dead from the fire, and we can just kick him. Ooh, ooh, ouch. I thought of this as something a lot easier. That really sucked. Okay, just to be sure that we don't die, let's just, let me see, drink some milk. And afterwards, a cookie might be nice to almost fill up our life. And now let's go for this guy, who shouldn't really be a problem right now because, well, it's just a standard enemy. And the good thing is, we are here coming from the right direction, so we can actually defeat this wall and get through this door to the next zone. If it would just die. Okay, let's just go somewhere where it can't hurt us. Thank you. Queen, fire. Let's see, we should now be at the place where the quest marker was showing us to go. At least I hope so. Yes, okay, it really looks like it. Look what I see over yonder, a toy dungeon, so we are gonna get a new toy here. Let's go bust that door down and get ourselves a cool new gadget. Sounds pretty neat, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just afraid that these enemies are all gonna be a bit stronger here. Not that that's a bad thing if we can stop them from hitting us, because that way we are getting more XP, like this time for example. But if they are hitting us, we are probably screwed. Okay, these guys are level 3, so let's just let's light them on fire. I don't know why I'm always singing this song while playing this game. Maybe it's because I like playing with fire. That might actually be a reason. Ooh, that was nice. Oh, no! No! They're gonna respawn, aren't they? I hate this part of the game where you just accidentally go to another part of the map and these guys respawn with full life. Of course they do. Okay, but this guy was punchable, right? He didn't attack as long as we attacked him. Okay. And he didn't explode. That was the thing I was most afraid of. And this guy shouldn't be able to hit us if we attack him from the front. Yes, like this. And we also critted, which is awesome as hell. Is the game I'm always not so sure if the camera is lagging. Please tell me if I'm lagging too much. Please tell me down in the comment section. Oh, there's another kazoo thingy. So let's just punch this creepy guy. No, 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 no. More like this. Yes, and another time and we're done. Or he's done. Ooh, so the next kazoo thingy. Now you can travel to this beacon whenever you want. That's pretty cool because this way we actually have a couple of kazoos available already. Also telling us that there are dungeons nearby. That's really cool because it makes life easier the next time or in our next lives, because we don't have to walk all the way over here again and almost die from the monsters we meet in between, but we can instantly start with the dungeons that are close to those kazoo travel point thingies. Whew, okay. I hope to be able to start this dungeon in this episode, but it looks like we actually need to be level 3, if I'm reading this correctly, in order for us to be able to enter this dungeon. Or there's another thing, like we have to light 3 of these candle torch thingies. Oh. Okay. It said we had to light... Well, there was the number 3 displayed. Maybe it actually meant that we had to be level 3. It could also be possible, of course. But, what the hell, man? We just lit these 2 torches. That way, apparently, this chest came to existence. I like stuff like this that you could have easily missed. And it's the second celestial token that we need. I just hope... I'm not sure if we have to... Okay, where do we need to put this again? Oh, it doesn't work this way, does it? No. Let's do it this way then. Dungeon, graveyard, town, home. Oh, where was that thing again? Was it close to home? Wasn't close to town. I'm not sure. Let's just do an experiment then and see if we still have this in our bag after dying. Okay, since this door still doesn't open, we need to be level 3 is what I guess. Let's just grind a bit. If we really attack them from the front, like without standing a bit above or below them, then it's not that hard to kill these guys. Otherwise they just attack you and you die. So I think we now have a strategy to better kill those guys. What just happened? Will these guys give XP? I don't know. Let's find out about it. Nope, they don't. Okay, there are many places where I could go. I'm gonna go to the right because there's not so much space there left, so maybe there's something interesting there. Or we might instead find some enemies to hit. Or to light on fire at least. Ooh, it's lagging again. But only the game this time, not me. Guy just exploded. Ooh, and dropped a lot of money. Yeah, now it's working again with high speed. What the hell, man? Hell, man. Level up! We are now officially level 3, and this means we might be able to enter the dungeon that we are supposed to enter. And even if we fail in there, we are now level 3. No one can take that from us, and we can always enter that dungeon. If that really was the requirement, and since the platform is now blinking, I think it was, and we are just gonna say, hey, we're level 3 and we will be allowed inside. Also, this obelisk thingy looks like a sword or something, and the door was also showing 2 crossed swords or something like that. So maybe we're actually gonna get an upgraded sword. I obviously would prefer bow and arrow, as I said before. But I think it's gonna be an upgraded sword. Toy dungeon. Puku. This is where I'm supposed to give a motivational pep talk. No. Get him, Tiger. What will that do? Okay, that was amazing. But this guy, he's just standing here like in the old Pokemon games, if you remember them. Whenever you entered an arena, there was one guy standing there explaining the whole arena to you. He was also, pardon me, usually standing in front of one of 2, well, monuments or I don't know, statues or whatever they should be. This time they are torches. What is he gonna tell us? The rule bot, of course. Isle of Trials. The rule system is online. Welcome to the toy dungeon. In accordance with the Ministry of Trials decree, whatever, this dungeon is subject to the Ditto Isle of Trials. Isle of Trials, it sounds amazing. Challenge system. Okay. All interactions within this dungeon will be augmented by the rules held within this rulebot. You can revise the rules in this dungeon at your convenience by pressing escape on your tablet device and clicking on status. Today's rule is Training Day. XP is worth half the amount. Is he kidding me? Can he? Okay, it's the same. Okay, the first riddle. I don't know what to do. And we're done. But there is something beneath this thing, but it doesn't matter if we slash that. Okay then. So this is what this dungeon's probably gonna be about, riddles like this. I'm looking forward to it, but I think it's enough for today. You already heard a bad joke in the middle of this episode, so... Well, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you tune in next time again. Until then, of course, have a great day, a great morning, great evening, and an awesome night, depending on what time it is when you're watching this video. Until then, bye everybody. Hey everybody, once again, and thank you so much for watching today's episode of the Sword of Ditto. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a thumbs up down below, a subscription, or to just comment down below. I'd always love to read your comments. As I said, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you tune in next time again, and until then, obviously, have a great day, a great morning, great evening, and an awesome night, depending on what time it is when you're watching this video. Until then, bye everybody.